Because a lot of people, most Chinese hate America.
Oh, you would say
That's the
that?
truth.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Because I've been on Chinese social media. There's so much hatred towards U.S. in the last, I don't know, since the beginning of the COVID.
What percentage would you say?
At least 50%, minimum.
That's disturbing
50%.
because it used to be much different 20 years ago.
Exactly. 'Cause, you know, in
Well, a tough question, but why asking the other side Charlie about whatever that is currently going on, you understand, in China? Whatever he might say, you understand, may not be accurate, but don't you think that you are endangering, you understand, yourself and your family? Well, anyway, let's continue with this video.
the thing is, I mean, you mentioned Tiananmen Square in your last talk.
Sure.
I wasn't there. I want to know your perception on the Tiananmen Square because I'm from China.
Okay, were you? I'm sorry. I want to make sure I understand. You said you were there. Or you were not there.
Yes, from
I was there. It's really hard to find one who was actually there.
Oh, okay. What is my perception of what happened?
Yes.
Okay. What happened was there was widespread student protests happening throughout mainland China.
Okay.
The incumbent Chinese military, which I believe was run by Deng Xiaoping, I could be wrong. Was it Deng Xiaoping or somebody
Absolutely,
else?
yes.
It was Deng Xiaoping, right?
Yeah.
Deng Xiaoping was very worried that these student protests might overthrow the then incumbent Chinese Communist Party structure. The military was mobilized in response against it, and a lot of students were brutally assaulted. Some were murdered, and it ended up in a face-off between a singular student in Tiananmen Square in front of a tank, which is otherwise known as Tank Man, which then led to a de-escalation and the sunsetting of the terrible incidents at Tiananmen Square. Am I generally correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I cannot disagree with that. My second question is, what's your perception of the U.S.-China relationship in the future, in the near future, in the next 4 years, 5 years?
My perception is this: is that we need to win, and we need to avoid a war against China militarily, because I
It's
think
not
that
going to happen.
it's never
I
going to
never
happen.
believe it's going to happen. No,
Okay,
absolutely not.
tell me what.
I don't think China really want to have a war with anybody. That's my perception. I know a lot of Chinese don't agree with me, but my perception, based on what happened in the last 35 years, I don't think they're gonna start a war against Taiwan or even any country.
You might be right. I don't know the answer, but I think we have to avoid that.
Absolutely.
But I think that the Chinese Communist Party has proven through their lying of COVID, their hacking of our cyber grid, through the hacking of our critical infrastructure, that they are not an ally of the United States, and that we need to win. We need to win economically, we need to win culturally, and that we need to say no more outsized Chinese Communist Party influence in America. But let me say one final thing, is that we, as Americans, need to stand on the side of Lao Beijing, which is the people of China. The people of China
okay.
are phenomenal, not the gangsters running the Chinese Communist Party. Lao Beijing is the everyday Chinese people that are the workers and that are being abused by the CCP. I am pro-Chinese worker in person, but I'm against the CCP.
No, I definitely disagree with that. It used to be the case, like you said, but it's not the case anymore. Because a lot of people, most Chinese hate America.
Oh, you would say
That's
that?
the truth.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Because I've been on Chinese social media. There's so much hatred towards U.S. in the last, I don't know, since the beginning of the COVID.
What percentage would you say?
At least 50%, minimum.
That's disturbing
50%.
because it used to be much different 20
Exactly.
years ago.
Because in around Tiananmen Square, most people really like America, but not anymore. Literally, I'm not kidding. I'm not just like against the members of Chinese Communist Party, but I'm talking about the general public.
Thank you for your question. I appreciate it.
Can I have a hat?
Yes, of course. By the way,
Well, I do not know, but I just think that, you understand, him, you understand, asking this very question and then making these allegations of saying that over 50% of the Chinese, you understand, population hate America. I could say is that maybe probably he may be endangering, you understand, his family without knowing. But that's just, you understand, my own opinion. But then one thing is, if you look at, you understand, America and China, for instance, talking about, you understand, the relationship, when he was talking about, he don't think that Chinese are ready to go to any war. For me, I believe that they may not like to go to war with any country, especially militarily, you understand, for instance, because since them they are all about, you understand, the economy. I don't think that they will do so, because in the process of doing that, it will tend to sabotage, you understand, whatever they are doing or the progress they have done so far when it comes to the economy. And then that's why you see sometimes, you understand, Trump tend to be, you understand, on the reactive, you understand, aspect of it. That's when he comes out with all these tariffs, because he feels that no, these Chinese, are doing some of this, implementing some of this tariff, and then they are progressing as a nation. So what can we do, as American? And then that's why you see Trump begin to implement some of this tariff, even though economics, we are much more, against what Trump, was doing. But at the moment, I think that a lot of people are appreciating it because a lot of billion and trillion dollars, are being, poured into the American, economy, which is a good thing. But when Trump was doing it in the first place, people didn't like it. So in situation of looking at it and says that, oh no, like the way Charlie says that, oh, we want to win, it's not about winning, it's about at least doing the right thing. Yet they may be doing some certain things that are not right, since of course they are communists. Of course, you understand, we may not like how they operate, especially their system of government. We feels that the right of the people are being taken by the government. People are not free to express themselves, and then all that. But nonetheless, you understand, it's just up to them, because maybe probably they feels that that's what is best for them. But then America, for instance, feels that what they want to be, what, a constitutional, republic, and then everything they do is based on the constitution. That's how I see some people still feels that, oh no, monarchy work for us, so we think that the monarchy and the kingship, leadership, is better for us. And then that's how what we also see, in UK, they feels that that's best for them. Other, democratic, society, such as maybe probably Nigeria, could feel that, oh, that's the best for us, democracy is better for us. But then they have all tested some of those things, and then you could bear with me that even, the democracy is not working. Even try to implore this through federalism, is still not working. The monarchy system, you could see how it's not working. You could even see that, the UK itself, is not even safe. Even the constitutional republic, you could look at some of the civil right and says that is there a violation of some of those things, and constitutionally are they allowed? Yes, but is it good morally, to the people? Maybe the answer is what? No. And then that's why I see Trump is making use of a lot of these executive order, as some making policy against some of these trans, gays, and then the rest of it. Or we should talk about men in women's sport. A lot are happening. So which one is really working? So we might be saying that the communists are not doing well, or some who've decided that, oh, maybe probably they want to be a socialist, right? And then we says that, oh, it's not also right, but at the end of the day, which one is just better? So if you look at it critically, you see that none of them is just better. But because maybe probably we could be a constitutional republic, so we feel that, oh, it's better. Then, oh, those ones who practice socialism, oh, it's bad. So that's why I see a lot of people criticize Russia, a communist, or maybe a China. Say like, oh, these people are communists, are taking the right of the people, they are not free to do things, no freedom of speech, and a lot. But even the rest that decide that, okay, we want to practice either democracy, has it helped? Those ones who decide that, okay, they want to practice monarchy, has it really helped? That's the reason why I see UK is having a lot of immigration issues. But then, nonetheless, let me hear your thought and opinion at the comment section. And may God bless you as you do so. So you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.